Tonight, people are fearful that the person who killed and mutilated a family pet in Edmonds may strike again.
The owner of a toy poodle killed in his own backyard says he discovered his body after he let him out to go like he does every night. Mickey had been stabbed and a huge part of his skin and fur were removed. The vet told him it was no animal that attacked him. It was done with a knife. Paul Hensel is papering the interurban trail behind his home in Edmonds, hoping these $3,000 reward flyers catch somebody's eye after Mickey, his toy poodle, was stabbed and then partially skinned in his fenced-in backyard last Friday night.
The way he went was so violent and he had to have been scared.
Paul was sitting just 20 yards away with his door cracked open.
And we didn't hear anything. I mean, we think he was waiting in the yard.
Mickey was a sweet little dog, loved by everyone he met. Paul says he liked to bark at imaginary animals.
We've had neighbors come up in tears when they found out about the dog.
Edmonds police initially increased patrols in the area, but believe Mickey's mutilation is an isolated incident. Still, they are warning owners to keep a close eye on their pets and asking for leads on any suspicious-looking people on the trail that night.
Well, if anybody knows someone who, may have a tendency to hurt animals or so forth, that's something we would like to know about. That would be some information that would be helpful for us and maybe point us in the right direction.
So how could somebody be so cruel? Pasado Safe Haven is funding a third of the reward. They know this behavior will escalate and only get worse.
In our experience investigating hundreds of animal cruelty cases, the person who did this is most likely a white male, potentially in their 20s or 30s, and they've likely done this kind of really intentional, cruel behavior before.
Paul feels time is running out to identify the killer and wonders what else the suspect might have planned.
It's sort of beyond comprehension what they did and how they did it.
He thinks that the trophy part of Mickey that they took, they might show to somebody. He's just hoping somebody saw somebody running from the scene, maybe that night in Edmonds. Not running the trail, but literally, running from the scene. So if you know who did this, call 911. Edmonds Police or Crime Stoppers. There is a $3,000 reward for any tips that lead to an arrest and conviction.
Our pets are our family, so our heart goes out to that family, and you can just think about what they are going through. You're passionate about all the cases you work, but this one in particular, you're putting up money for the reward. Why is that?
Well, this is not a Crime Stoppers case, but I've seen how successful we've been with getting tips on crimes involving humans, particularly homicides, and $1,000 goes a long way. So I'm putting up a personal $1,000. Pasado's putting up $1,000. Paul's putting up $1,000. We're hoping that money motivates somebody so that if they think they heard something, even if it's a little random or they know that kind of creepy, weird guy, they've seen him abusing animals before, they'll call Edmonds Police, give them the tip, and let them investigate it. Because if they've done this to this cute little dog, they're going to do it to somebody, some child, or some other animal.
Yeah, and a voice for these animals who don't have one.
Well,